So folks, we are at the end of Kane and Lynch 2, Dog Days. We're now playing as Kane, the guy you played as in the first game. It's been an interesting struggle through. Best through, worst through, amazing through, dog shit through. And we're now in one of the more visually striking areas of the game, which, if you've seen Heat, you will recognise a lot of the inspiration for this particular sequence. But it's been an interesting journey. I still like this game as much as it causes a lot of frustration, and I don't think it works half as well as it needed to.
Hear anything?
We don't really get interesting games anymore. The whole B-list, C-list, you know, non-AAA titles don't exist. They can't exist. The culture of video games at the moment is far too expensive, it seems. Just with the fucking aimer, dude. Look what he's doing. He's in cover, looking to the left, and he's aiming to the right. What the fuck was that?
Fuck. We gotta catch him before they get reinforcements.
That was so... Oh my god, this feels horrible. What's wrong with the game right now? You can't seem to swap shoulder with this. This swapping shoulder doesn't work. Look at it. Oh my god, this is gonna make... Look at where the aimer is! I can't even see! God damn. What a strange game. It's worked fine, and now it's all fucked up. They fucked this up, dude. It's so stupid. Why does it not work? This is almost unplayable. Like, the camera won't work. Look how slow it's taking the camera to do basic functions. Get back in place, you stupid fucking camera. Look at what it's doing. Like slow tracks. It's so weird. Love how the planes go over and they cast the light like that. So nice. It's a shame these guns don't work and this game is garbage. And we slowly wait for the aim to move. Oh no, we don't. We die because we can't look left or right. Because this game is awful. So, there's a problem, guys. A real big problem. I cannot swap shoulders while playing as Kane. So I'm going to have to do this entire game as if I can only hold my gun in my right hand. Because the mechanic of swapping is broken. And it makes things really difficult. So, we're going to have to use cover and foolish things like that. I can't really remember this part of the game. I remember the baggage area, but this room... Oh, I remember this room. This room is very reminiscent of one of the Fragile Alliance maps.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Very reminiscent of it, because the balcony leads up to the top of this hangar, and that's where you extract, and that I remember a lot. Because I like playing Fragile Alliance, I just don't like the betrayal nature of the game. And you might be like, well, isn't that the fucking point of the game? And it is. But there's also that human bullshit of, if you went traitor the previous round, at the beginning of the next round, everybody's going to turn around and fuck you up because you killed somebody in the previous round. And it's that thing of, nobody plays it like a, you know, a sneaky, conniving kind of crime game. Everybody plays it like, you know, you get to the end and then you all betray each other every time. And it just gets super boring.
There's the plane.
So I'm one of those people that, I actually like the mechanics of the game as much as they frustrate me. Oh, look who it is! These are the guys who were supposed to have died in that van. They didn't die in the van, huh? He died just then, though, bitch. There's The Irish Guy by Robin Atkins Down. This is his new poetry album. There's one of the ponytail guys. I didn't remember they made it this far. I thought they died in that van. Damn. This is going to be really tricky because this is not the side that I can use. This is annoying. Let's mess with the shotgun. Gotta hit. Ooh. Nice choppy frame rate, video game. Just gonna stay here next to this missile, whatever it is. Fuselage, I don't know. I don't do planes. That will do. Damn, I'm still getting shot in fucking cover. Oh. Where did he come from? That was great. Fuck you. This cover's garbage, by the way. Have you noticed how this is what happens when I look down in cover? It makes me stand up. And I can't aim. I love how the blind fire with a fucking light machine gun is more accurate than aiming with a sub. How are they still shooting me? I'm nearly dead. Why? Did they shoot my hand? I think it's the height advantage. I think the height advantage is what's making this so bullshit. Ooh! Come on, gun. Come on, gun. It's like Lassie. You've got to corral the gun into fucking working. Because if it just worked, it'd be too easy, right? You need to add the drama. This is a horrible, horrible angle for this. Look at that blind fire. Did you see that? When the blind fire is more accurate than the aimed fire, you have a broken game. I like this gunfight though. As much as the game is being a piece of shit right now and making it harder than it needs to be, I love the setup here. I love these like little server banks or whatever they are, these weird machinery. And I like the idea of just a really claustrophobic gunfight like this. Get fucked. Like, I think this is a really cool level. I like it a lot. I just hate the fact that it doesn't work, this level. They fucked this level up. He looks like he was having a tough time. Dude, I love this gun when it works. It's kind of the mantra for the full game, isn't it? I love it when it works. No. I blind fired that and I still got shot. Let's try this again, shall we? I really feel like this... What the fuck was that? Did you see that? He came through the wall.
Keep going! Gotcha.
Damn, this game is bad. That was so fucking stupid. So the question is, where the fuck did he come from? Like, weird ninja wall guy. Look at that guy just pretending nothing's happening. What a trooper. If I could swap shoulders correctly, I could have helped a lot more and that would have been a lot more fun, but as it stands, this level is broken. You know, it's a tricky fight. It's well designed in a lot of ways, minus the fucking random ninja wall, man. This is the end of the game. So you run through here and there's like 2 dogs to shoot, a couple of dudes to shoot, and then you run towards a plane, and that's it. Oh, and that guy. Never forget that guy and his buddy. We both got knocked down. Yeah, I remember you dogs. Get fucked. And this is it. This is the end. God, what a shit level. I'm gonna die too. Don't kill me! I just got killed by the plane! What?
Oh no.
Oh my god, this game! I got killed by the landing ramp of the plane. Like the stairs of the plane killed me. God, this game. This game is something else. It's supposed to trigger a fucking cutscene, but I don't think Kane was close enough. So instead of tripping a cutscene... Oh my god. Dude, I love this knockdown, but you know when you can't see the fucking enemies because you're fat head? I don't love that. And look at him, he just left me. He left me. You fucking Jurassic Park bitch. Leaving me? I'm the hero. Sorry, dogs, but end of the game, right? I'd love this game to end. Come on, other man, before we get fucked. That was bullshit. How the hell did it not trip this cutscene? I got all the way to the fucking stairs and it just kills me? What a beautiful note to end the game on. This game is fucking broken. It really is. And I still love it. I shouldn't. As we get Dead Man Rising and Dog Days. Somewhere, there is a place where this game reached its full potential and was really, really impressive. But it isn't here. We got a really watered down experience that was just subpar for most of it, you know? It's got these little moments of uniqueness and charm, but for everything else, there's a moment where your gun doesn't work, there's a moment where the cover doesn't work, there's a moment where a fucking enemy comes out of a wall. What was that? Madness. But, you know, shit games can be fun. Great games can be shit, you know? It's this interesting thing of... The reason I wanted to make this is not because I think that this game needs promotion or anything. It's because I think that there was something here that they missed, you know? It's the Michael Bay Pearl Harbor thing. There was a really good story to tell, there was a really great game to make, and they didn't make it. They made this. And in a lot of ways, like, some people say things like, don't they, you know, it's the flaws that make it so good, you know, it's the imperfections that make it such a masterpiece. And there's more imperfections in this game than there are anything else. And they're so dense, so densely packed. Like, at any point of playing, you can just kind of feel this permeation of not great mechanics shining through. And I'm watching this for the QA team, and I think they might have already been as I was talking, but how did they not check that this game doesn't work right? And at what point does a gimmick and an art direction become a bad mechanic? Because you can say, like, oh, that's how they're meant to work, that's how it's meant to be, but then you just sound like those knobheads that Haddo contacted for fucking Blue Point. Like, look at this trash section, it's broken, you didn't balance it, you didn't even test this, and they sent him a message saying it's working as intended. It's like, no, it's not. You're saying that because you can't admit fault, and that's just garbage. It'd be really interesting to just know, like, here we go, we've got some Eidos Montreal QA people. So there's your QA leads. These are the people we need to blame. And who would have thought they're all fucking French? There's your testers. None of these people thought to say that the guns don't work, that the cover doesn't work, that it's really frustrating when you feel like the mechanics aren't backing you up. But then at the same time, I can't blame these people, because testers say these problems, and then the game devs ignore them, and say that's fine. You know, that's how it's meant to be, when it's not. There we go, Brian Bloom. Jason Connery, any relation, I wonder? Robin Atkins Downs, as we suspected. Ooh, Kirk Thornton and Liam O'Brien. Two voice actors I like a lot. This is a game that is better to watch than it is to play. Like, it's nicer to look at it than it is to experience it, and as a piece of art, they were successful. As a game, they failed. But I find it so endearing and fascinating in so many ways. There were legitimate points in that playthrough where I was having a ton of fun. There was also parts of that playthrough where I could have turned the game off and never played it again. It's such a polarizing experience. It's weird. I'm just glad I got through that last level quickly, because that fucking cover thing was unforgivable. Like, Clint Eastwood, I don't know where you are, but you need to kill these motherfuckers for that garbage cover. It's such a strange thing, right? The two characters are just ciphers for the player. Lynch controls perfectly in a game that controls like shit. Kane has one of the fundamental principles of third-person shooters, and it doesn't work right. It's so bizarre. And I tried last night to hook up my Xbox 360 to find out whether or not it was the same on console, and then I couldn't find the disc. So I was like, oh, it was backwards compatible, right? I could just download it on Xbox One and play it that way. Oh, well, you need the disc. Like, fuck you, Microsoft, I need the fucking disc. I bought this shit day one. I was one of the stupid bastards that bought this game. I bought this for £1.50, and I have had more than £1.50 worth of enjoyment, so it was a bargain. But I bought this shit for full price day one, guys. And I didn't regret it, because I like the game. But I would never argue that it's a great game. I would argue that it is a great idea. Here we go, more QA testers. All these people that didn't speak out. It makes me wonder what these people's experiences are. Have they ever played a fucking video game before? Ooh, you could shoot people with the triggers and the sticks of the controllers, and it was very satisfying because you were able to have fun. Like, are these people who've never touched gaming before? So the last time they played a game was a fucking board game and they threw them into this and they just blew their mind? 10 out of 10 IGN? I don't know. But I like to think somebody in there was just kind of... I'm the guy, right? You know, the row of people testing the game in front and the devs sat behind watching them test to see what everybody gets stuck on and that. I'm the dude that's turning around to look at the fucking devs and being like, is this really real? Are you trolling me right now? Is this a joke? Am I being punked? Is Ashton Kutcher here? Like, I'd be the guy turning around and looking these motherfuckers in the eye and be like, guys, this is bad. What did you do? But that is the beauty of Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. A profoundly weird game. And I love it. It was an amazing through. It was a shit through. It was a struggle through. It was a fun through. It was a why do my guns not work through. But regardless of cliche monikers, I hope you enjoyed it. It was something inherently Kane and Lynchy, and there's something beautiful about that. So thank you for watching, and you take care now.